the initial fear that people have, um, is it related to the fact that this is, I like the word intelligence, and you talk about firsthand insight into intangible aspects of intelligence. And for me, I was like, that's almost like one of the roots of the fear that I see in people of AI. Could you share a little bit about what you see as the intelligence, and is this our intelligence reacting to it? I mean, the idea of AI's intelligence is what I'm saying, and how we actually play with it and integrate it.
Well, AI is created by humans. It's a big database. It's updated, right? So it's all our content, and we've got some biases built in that, and you've touched on that, right? Right. So
Yeah.
it is what it is, and it's updated, as often as it's updated. But as humans, we grow, and we have our life that has created our experiences. Like, I mean, I've come back from death twice, and I've had interventions and all kinds of weird stuff, right?
Wow.
So
Yeah.
with this, it forms you into who you are, and everybody has life events that create who they are. So
Right.
I look at this, and I see in people their belief codes, things that happen to them that change their beliefs, they carry for the rest of their lives. So
Right.
everybody's looking at it from their filter, which are different filters, but you're either biased to one side or the other, or you're not. And everybody's opinion is coming in based on that. And AI doesn't have that. AI has data, and everybody's got opinions in data. And there's a little bit of an opinion in AI because it's humans built it, right?
Right.
So
Right.
you've got this mix, and when you try and find true data, it's hard. Like, when I was working for Oracle, I went to this company that was a huge mutual fund, right? And we
Mhm.
went in, and we found that their biggest problem was they had a real hard time finding and keeping true data. Now, as you know, with companies, true data is an illusion to some, and some do a pretty good job of it, right? You know,
Right. Right.
but
Yeah.
well, it's just like humans, right? That who's right? It's our opinions that have turned into what facts for us, right? So you've got a bunch of
Right.
dysfunctionality out there, and it's creating AI. AI is an enabler. It's great, and I tell people, if you don't if you don't get involved with AI in your vertical, you're going to be looking from behind, because the people that have are going to be miles ahead of you. So everybody's got to connect. Everybody's got to get involved in AI to understand it, to see how it can enable them to move forward. And each person looks at it from a little different perspective, and they're going to get what they want to see, and they're not going to get what they don't want to see, pretty much.
Yeah. The mirror. The That's one of the
Yeah,
things I
yeah,
think really scares people. Like it, I think that's one of the most powerful levels of the intelligence, is that its ability
that's right.
to I won't say right now, it can only reflect back. And when I work with AI, the thing that I love, I understand, I'm not anthropomorphizing it, right? It's not a person. I think, and we all do,
Right.
but I'm just saying, it's probabilities reflecting
Yeah,
back on me. And the better that I teach it my probabilities, that like my look and style and guides and various things, the better it can do. That the thing we're talking about, oh, AI and not using AI, there's a judgment happening.
that's right.
And how do you? I know we can't go in there saying, I noticed a judgment. I'm not saying we're like coming down, but it's there. The mindset, right? How do you sort of
Yeah.
playfully navigate that to help them get the most and optimize? Because everybody's use of AI is their use, in my experience.
The way I do it is I ask a lot of questions, and I ask second, third, fourth, fifth, even sixth level questions to really understand where they're coming from. And once I understand where they're coming from, then I know how to address it better, because you have to play off the decision makers in order to understand where they want to go, to get them to where they want to go. Because a lot of people can't explain it, or they don't explain it well enough for a technical person to understand it. That's why they have to go deeper to understand their true meaning and what they really mean by that. And sometimes when you go deep enough, you get a
Yeah,
totally different answer that you didn't expect.
right. Because they don't know what they're looking for, and like in any new
That's right. You have to help
technology.
them.